Last night, Jimmy Kimmel did not apologize. In fact, he doubled down and attacked the First Lady again. Why did this happen? This happened because of weakness. It is something that I view as one of the greatest betrayals that I've ever seen in this industry, when Jimmy Kimmel stood on stage and told all of us that Charlie Kirk's killer, his murderer, his assassin, was a member of the MAGA movement. What he was doing is he was victim blaming. Jimmy Kimmel will use the power of ABC News in order to protect the left-wingers that kill right-wingers. And Jimmy Kimmel's going to continue to do that unless we stop him. I threw down as hard as I possibly could. I brought on Brendan Carr. The second I saw that clip, I said what Jimmy Kimmel is doing, he's painting a target on the back of every single MAGA Republican. But because we didn't unite and get him ripped off air, because people like Ben Shapiro and Ted Cruz decided to attack me and decided to attack the people calling for Jimmy Kimmel to have a consequence because they punched the ticket of the left will pat me on the head if I turn against my own side, which is what they always do with the right. Because they did that, Jimmy Kimmel was able to barely scrape by with his job, and now he's doing it all over again. Now Jimmy Kimmel is declaring that Donald Trump and Melania Trump effectively deserve to die. And instead of crying about it now, he's like doing it bald-faced.
Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow.
Widow means that I've been killed, me, your husband, and expectant means I'm excited for it. I want it to happen. That's what that language means. There is no parsing this out or explaining this away as just a joke, but Jimmy Kimmel does exactly that. But then he goes even farther and he attacks Melania Trump.
The First Lady puts out a statement demanding you be fired from your job. We've all been there, right? You've been there, right, Guillermo?
Yeah, sure.
So he's demonically laughing with his little chode friend there about Melania Trump witnessing her husband nearly get assassinated again for the 5th, 4th, 9th time. Remember, President Trump has 4 or 5 assassination attempts against him that we know of. And then this individual, right, Cole Allen, who says specifically that he's there to kill Donald Trump. Now, if you have somebody who has that many assassination attempts against him, maybe it's time to chill out with the assassination attempt jokes. This is some guy that was premeditated. He booked his hotel weeks ahead of time. He planned his trip in a way that nobody would check his bags. He took trains that doesn't have TSA. He was methodical. He wrote a detailed architecture of why he did this. And it's because of the language and because of the commentary. Jimmy Kimmel doesn't apologize for this. He doesn't even acknowledge this. Lying by omission. Why is Jimmy Kimmel allowed to do this? Because it is precisely the same thing that he did to Charlie. Lying about what happened, omitting what happened. A far left-winger tranny lover tried to kill Charlie. That's a matter of fact. Jimmy Kimmel omits those facts, then blames Trump for his attempted assassination. Jimmy Kimmel blamed Charlie for his own assassination, saying the MAGA gang did it. And then what Jimmy Kimmel does is he signals to left-wingers, if you are a left-winger and you go murder a righty, then I, Jimmy Kimmel, will use my platform to honor you and protect you, so go kill more. That's what Jimmy Kimmel is saying.